this is what's gonna happen. I have tons of meetings. I mean, not tons of meetings. I have one special meeting to go. And I'm gonna tell you some secrets here. Yeah, with her makeup thing. And I also want to try something different because, as everybody knows, makeup is incredible because, don't worry, it's about Missy. But I do have fine lines. And you all know that foundation will not get all the fine lines over, but it's going to help us a little bit. So here we go. Okay, told us that Meghan met Harry through a friend and all that. Okay, I found out that it was not through a friend. Well, it was through a friend, but not exactly a friend that we think it was. So they go to this place where she can find, I mean, there's this place that I don't know, it's all around the world. I don't know if it's a club, if it's a home and a bar, it's a house, whatever they call it. It's in New York. So I don't know where the hell this house is, but I believe this one was the one that she went right after meeting with, you know, that guy that she ghosted and all that we know that she ghosted. Yeah, I'm mixing two foundations in case you're wondering. She already had a plan, and the plan was already arranged by her friend. Let's say her garden angel friend. She could meet somebody very wealthy. That's what she wanted ever since this whole thing started, was to meet someone. So here we go. You see, just a little bit too illuminized. Okay, so she had this appointment. She already knew where she was heading because this guy, this friend of hers, had already set everything up. So remember that interview where she said that she was in love with England, or I don't know, they were calling her darling all the time and all that stuff. And she was fascinated. Oh my gosh, we all know that that's just being an actress because she is an actress. Go to this place, meet the guy. The guy would be already the target that she wanted. The target is, we know who the target was ever since the beginning. Okay. This place is for VIPs, for the 1%. We all know what the 1% means, and that's where she wanted to be, and that's where she was heading to. After that meeting, I would say cocktail with that guy. Okay, I'm gonna now apply just to cover a little bit, so she goes over to this, let's say, club, and everything's already prepared, organized. Everything is already set up for her to meet her target. But the target's not very interested at that moment, but she has to get the target, because if she doesn't get that target, I don't know which target she's gonna get. So there was a plan, and she insisted. Of course, there was a research of his family and research on what he did enjoy, what he didn't enjoy, what were his flaws and were not his flaws and stuff like that. Everything was set out, everything was prepared, everything was organized by this buddy of hers at this club. So what's interesting is what I wanted to talk to you guys today was this. I have it written down because it's so much stuff. You have to sign a contract. It's like this. It's as if you would be buying some merchandise off this place. Like you buy the food, the beverages, and candles or whatever, chairs, tables, and this. But everything is like this. So the first one is specification of the contract, but it's specification like that. Then there's the description. Everything is like that, quote unquote, I would say. Subcontracting, inspectional testing. So this was the one that caught me. inspectional testing. Okay, so first there's this description. So the description for me would mean tall, short, slim, not slim, chubby, red hair, brown hair, curly hair, straight hair, blonde hair, fair skin, dark skin, light skin, mixed skin, whatever. So for me, that's the description. But they say that the description, okay, there's a seller, the purchase. Okay, let's go for the other one, the equipment. They claim the equipment is the machinery to make coffee and all that stuff. But the equipment, how fat she is, how cool she is or not. Oh, look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? How cool she is, how fat she is, how slim she is. That's the equipment, but okay. Then here comes the provisions. That I didn't really get that much about the provisions, but let's see. The equipment, okay, the services, you think. What do you think about the services? You think about the waitresses and all that. No, don't forget, it's a club, it's a house, we don't know what the heck that is. It's not a restaurant. It's so weird because, okay, I understand what specifications mean, so let's go to the other one. But the thing is, it's very, very weird. I think it says everything, the service. So what happens is, this place is a place where you can meet the wealthiest people in the world. And it's all private. I mean, nobody's gonna say a word, will ever say anything, how they met you, or this or that. So it's a very, very strange situation, but not if you want to marry a very wealthy 1% billionaire in English. So the truth is, that's where our Missy met her enchanting prince. Yeah. The thing was, he's part of this house, club, whatever, because he's part of the -1%, because I believe there's only -1%. So he was there chasing or looking for somebody that he wanted to have in his life. She was there, you know, because she was after him. That's all a plan. That was all programmed and that was all orchestrated. The thing is, everything was orchestrated. Okay, so let's go to the delivery. How do you call the product? You can take the product home for inspection and for testing. When you sometimes buy an electronic something, I don't know, they can sometimes tell you, oh, you can take it home and you can inspect it and you can, if it doesn't suit you, you have 30 days for you to give it back or stuff, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can take this product that you purchased or you're trying to test at this place, take it home for 72 hours. Yeah, so I guess there was a lot of roasting chicken around there. Okay, so at first, I believe that you do whatever you can. You only have 72 hours to prove your product is good, right? So the delivery, you have to give it back in 72 hours. If you don't give it back in 72 hours, or you keep it, or you have to pay a fine. He kept it. The merchandise took him home because, as far as I know, merchandise was more interested than the buyer was. There's a commission and there's also a rejection. I mean, if you reject it, you don't want it. At first, I guess there was a rejection. Yeah, there was a rejection. But the merchandise was not going to let him do that. Can you imagine if you plan and plan and plan, and you're rejected? No way, Jose, you're going to be rejected. So he delivers the merchandise, but the merchandise keeps chasing him. Everything, and there's a guarantee, okay. The guarantee for replacement. For me, the guarantee is all the fixes that you have to do, that you do. So what I heard also, I'm doing this wrong. So what I heard, I'm putting blush on my neck. You have the fixes. The fixes are, you do some tweaks here and there, which are, some little stretching and tweaking here and there, and, here and there, the hair and stuff like that. I personally love big curly hair. I envy those who were born with natural curly hair, because I have to do a lot of stuff to have curly hair, but somebody that we know is not willing to have curly hair because, Caucasian people don't have curly hair. Anyways, I love curly hair. So the thing about the tweaks and peaks and the payment terms. Okay, you pay for the merchandise. Yeah, you buy the merchandise. You buy it. So, just to wrap it up, stuff like that, let's go for the beginning. Pity it doesn't show on camera as I would like it to show. It doesn't, but I'll leave it like that anyways. It doesn't. Yeah, this was not royal whatsoever. But anyways, let's get started. So the first thing is, you can even write it down. So it goes like specification, description, subcontracting, inspection, delivery, passing property and risk, installation and commission. Oh yeah, installation and commission. Because this club or whatever they want to call it, house or whatever, I have a name for this. I'm not going to say it, but I do have my own name for this. And rejection, guarantee, there's a guarantee, and payment terms, and yeah, this is the best one. You have to sign a confidentiality agreement contract. So that's why somebody that we know loves confidentiality's contract. Love. So, wrapping everything all up, because I'm heading out for my meeting, and I just wanted to share this. There is something fishy going on. What we all think it is, or it is what I really think it is. And for me, it was all organized. It was all orchestrated, and it was all planned. He wanted to meet B, and she had a friend in between that did all the, like a Cupid or something like that. And he has disappeared because he already did what he needed to do, and there's a confidentiality contract. So what I think, this is all going to show up one day, because this is all, it's not good. So I did my makeup, I'm going for a meeting, I hope it looks okay, I feel okay with it and stuff like that, because I'm crazy about blushes, I am crazy. So that's the thing. Tell me what you think about it, and we'll talk about it in my next video, because next video, Missy's gonna learn a lesson. A good lesson, it's not a bad one. And I'm gonna check you out in my next one. I'll see you in my next video, okay? I'm heading out right now. I'll see you.